Hello guys and welcome to my second video. So after the first video we did of the unboxing of this camera, the Z6 II, today we were about to shoot something completely different, like a comparison between shooting with DSLR camera and shooting with mirrorless camera, and what's the difference and what you can expect switching from DSLR camera to mirrorless camera. But today, as I woke up, I saw the big news coming from Nikon today, and this is the release of the new camera, Nikon Z9, the flagship camera. And I was really interested, really excited about this news, so I went to their site to see what they're saying about it, what to expect, how is it gonna look like. And so far, they're saying just this: Nikon is pleased to announce the development of the first flagship model for which the Nikon Z mount has been adopted. The Nikon Z9, the full-frame mirrorless camera, is scheduled for release in 2021, in the fall of 2021, and represent a significant leap in technology and performance. So this is what are we waiting for Nikon. So far, we all know that they're a little bit behind the Sony and Canon in terms of autofocus, in terms of how fast it is. They also say the Z9 brings together Nikon's groundbreaking technologies to deliver the best still and video performance in Nikon history. It includes support for 8K video recording, as well as various other video specifications that diverse needs and workflows. So, is it gonna be with better autofocus? Hope so. And this is the big news. 2 days ago, in an interview, Nikon announced that their new camera, the Z9, will have stacked CMOS sensor, and this is the big news. This Z9 here is gonna have the stacked sensor, and also, as you can see here in the video, it will have an integrated grip that you're not supposed to buy separately. You just have an integrated grip that it comes with, and it's gonna be really tough camera, like the old DSLR cameras that we used to know, the D3, the D4, the D5, that were really cool professional cameras. This is gonna look almost like them. Maybe it will look like a mirrorless camera with the grip integrated inside, and it will have buttons. It will have a shutter and controls on the grip, which is good news. So far, Sony Alpha 1, the newly developed high professional camera of Sony, is with this sensor, the stacked CMOS sensor. So basically, I'm not really familiar with it, but what we've seen so far in the stacked CMOS in Sony, it has a RAM integrated behind the sensor. This is the new generation CMOS designed after the BSI, and generally it is a sensor that allows to be more complex behind its pixels. In this kind of sensors, so far we've seen integrating RAM directly onto the sensor, supporting fast readout and big amounts of data being stored faster. In general, this is not a sensor that is going to give us better quality, but for sure in terms of speed is going to be much better than the BSI we're using right now. Is it going to be with better autofocus? Hopefully, because so far Nikon is a little bit behind Sony and Canon in terms of autofocusing system, but hopefully it's gonna be better camera. I'm sure it's gonna be better camera in terms of autofocusing if they're announcing that it's gonna be their next mirrorless sports camera. So cool with that. How fun is that? I still remember the early days, around 2006, the early days of the digital photography, when Nikon was again behind in the competition way after Canon, because they didn't have full-frame cameras and Canon had full-frame cameras, so every professional photographer wanted to have Canon, not Nikon, because of the full-frame. But later we saw that Nikon released their D3, I believe in 2007, and they became a huge hit. So soon after that, a lot of professionals switched from Canon to Nikon because of prices and whatever they like. So maybe Nikon is just like that in terms of going a little bit behind in competition, but sometimes, at least at some point, they catch up with other brands. Their last statement is: the Z9 embodies ultimate usability as a tool, offering users an unprecedented imaging experience from capture to workflow, exceeding that of previous digital SLR and mirrorless cameras. And this is quite a statement. If they say that it's gonna behave better than all DSLR and mirrorless that we've knew so far, this is great news. So we can't wait, Nikon, for that. Just take your time. Hopefully we'll be able to use it at the beginning of the next year, maybe in a year from now, who knows. But hopefully it's gonna be great camera, and can't wait to at least hear a little bit more about it. So that's the great news. That's the great news for today. Thanks for being with us. Stay with us. The next time we'll do this video about the comparing shooting with DSLR and mirrorless. See you soon. Bye bye.